What?
Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome.
Welcome into the Week 17 Final Points. This is the championship edition. So if you're listening to this, you're probably going for a title in one of your leagues. So congratulations on making it this far. Let's finish the job here today. If you're watching, please like and subscribe to our Fantasy Points YouTube page. We also have our early bird special going on over at Fantasy Points. Get 20% off the 2025 season. And you get the rest of the 2024 season. We're doing lots of betting and DFS content over the next couple of months through the Super Bowl. So make sure to jump on with us and get that 20% off next year's deal. So, John, how you doing here? We're championship week. We got some situations we got to go through. The weather down in your neck of the woods is a major question here. What's it look like outside near Jacksonville here?
Yeah, just got a tornado watch.
Okay,
I'm under the watch right now, and I just checked out the radar, and I mean we probably do need to see a little bit of delay to get out of this system, because like right now, like right when the game kicks off. The bad system is going to come. Now I will say, like, I'm literally looking outside right now. Let's see here. And I'm in the system right now, and it's not bad at all. Like, it's all like dark green, like where I am. But then we go to 1 p.m. and that's right at kickoff, and that's right. But that's right when it hits. And it looks a little heavier than what I'm experiencing right now. But if we do get a delay, by the time we hit, it's like 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
the system's gone. So if we delay this game for 30 minutes, I think we'll get a half of the game with decent weather.
Okay, so yeah, that's the situation down in Jacksonville. It's as well down in Tampa. I believe it's the same system that's going through. We're watching up in Cleveland and Buffalo. Not ideal situations, but winds are supposed to be at 15 miles per hour with some wind gusts. So Cleveland, it might be a little bit more intense. So we got situations all over. This is late December. This stuff happens, but let's go out and pick up.
Tampa doesn't look that bad on the radar.
No, it looks like it should be fun. Remember, we'll do some super chat questions. Those go to the front of the line. So if you want your question answered immediately, make sure to super chat. And let's get into the questions. Let's start with Jesse here. I need to make my screen a little bigger here. Need one wide receiver and one flex. Skinny B, Debo, McMillan, Shakir, Blackshear, Kendry Miller, and Abdullah. So what wide receiver do you want out of that group, and who are we flexing?
I'd probably have to go Debo here, even though I don't love it. I mean, he should get targets, touches, opportunities. Skinny B with the backup quarterback. McMillan, opportunity could be weak as they run all over them. Shakir, they're spreading the damn ball around. It's not a good schematic matchup. Blackshear, hey, give him credit. He's been there for 3 years. Good receiver, I guess. But I'm probably.
Who do you like for the flex? We like Debo there. Do we go Devonta Smith there?
I'd probably just go Devonta Smith. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking for the extra spot. Thanks for the super chat question, Jesse. Next question comes from Tom. PPR benching one of these: Breece Hall, Tajay Spears, James Cook, and Jonathan Taylor. Oh my! That is I can see why you made it to the fantasy finals. Who are you benching out of that group?
Well,
I think Tajay has to play JT for sure. So it's down to Breece and Cook. I think I'm playing Breece. I'm kind of feeling Breece this week. But
I am too. Damn it. I have Cook higher, but I do like Breece. I mean, a lot. I like his receiving prop. I mean, it's one of those two. It's too good to be true, probably. Just like the Chase Brown. I thought that was too good to be true. But
Our guy Thomas behind the glass here, he was telling us that the PR team is in full spin mode right now for Josh Allen to win MVP. So
Right.
if they get
Right.
opportunities on top of the gold line
Right.
that might go to James Cook, they might instead go to Josh Allen. So
Right. Okay. I'm fine with
that
it.
as a little tiebreaker here. We'll go Brees Hall.
I like Brees.
We'll sit James Cook for that question there. TX Breeder, boys, this is it. Half PPR. Who am I starting in my wide receiver 2 spot between Jameson, McMillan, and Jacoby Myers in the half-point PPR? I think Jacoby is where I'm leaning.
Yeah, I'm going Jacoby. Yeah, he's their best guy.
Okay, we'll go Jacoby for that one. Thanks for the super chat question. Buddy has a half-point PPR question. Shakir, Okonkwo, or Abdullah? Now, this is one I'd probably go Shakir.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, those Chiggy and Abdullah aren't in the same class as Shakir. So let's go Shakir on that one. DK12, high. PPR, picking 2 out of these 3. Oh, baby. Achane, Tajay Spears, and Brian Thomas Jr. Achane's been so good all year, but now we have that situation up in Cleveland with Tua out.
I'm going Tajay over Achane.
I am too, and I'm not sitting Brian Thomas right now.
Right.
Even with this potential weather moving through.
There it is.
So we're sitting Achane in the finals. That's where we're at here.
That's where we're at.
Paul says super sticker. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Paul. Thanks for joining us today. Zach says PPR needs a super flex and a flex. He's got Flacco, Downs, Jameson Williams, Jaden Reed, Jawan Jennings, and Mac Jones.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, is right.
I'm not going with a quarterback. I think I would rather go Reed and Jennings.
That was I was thinking Downs and Jennings.
Okay. Well, Reed's
a lot more volatile. Maybe if you need a little more upside, maybe go Jaden Reed over Downs. Downs is probably a safer play.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. I am feeling Reed though, man. I am. I hate to say it. I really do.
He's been a disappointment since the beginning of the season, but hopefully he comes through today. Umad says Brenton Strange or Okonkwo in a full PPR. I think we're
Dodgers.
Go yes, Dodgers. He's a big Dodgers fan here. So you got to give him good advice here. We going Chig here?
I think there's the same. I think they're both going to catch 5 balls, but maybe not do much with it. I mean, Okonkwo did get a little benching last week. Or Strange did. I mean, yeah. Let's see here.
I'm trusting Okonkwo a little bit more right now.
Okay.
If they were so quick to bench Strange, that does concern me a little bit that they could do something again if he makes another mistake. So that I would use that as kind of the tiebreaker. Where are we going next here, guys? I'll let you guys. Okay, we got Gabe, Tyreek Hill, or Garrett Wilson. This one's not particularly close for me right now. I'm going Garrett Wilson.
Really? Yeah, I guess you have to do it. I mean, it's not like he's not getting targets. He's got 6 or 7. I looked, I was like, wow, he actually has never had a game with under 6 targets all year, Wilson.
Yeah, he gets a lot of looks, and Tyreek, I'm just really concerned here with Huntley at quarterback. We'll get final word on that in the closer to 4 o'clock since they are in the 4:05 time spot, but it sure seems like Tua will not be playing. Hector Garcia, concerned about Achane as my flex with Tua out. Would you pivot to one of these? Jerome Ford, Jacoby Myers, Shakir, or Thielen? No, that's one. We have the same concerns, but we're sticking with Achane in that one, Hector. Good luck today. Next question is coming from Thomas. Thanks for all your work, guys. Thank you for joining us. Need one wide receiver 2 here. Ridley, you guys pop that up. JMO or Myers? I think we're on the Ridley train here this week.
Yeah, I mean, we have to understand there's potential bad weather here, but I mean, it's very volatile. Like it could be like horrific for an hour and fine for an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm. I think, if you're, because we do have 6 games already in the books here. If you're ahead or need a safer play, Jacoby Myers would be the guy to go. If you're playing from behind or the underdog, Ridley is the play for me here. So hopefully that helps out. But, we like Ridley, overall. But if you need a safer play, Jacoby Myers will be the guy. Next question comes from...
Can we move to all indoor stadiums, please?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's climate control. Buffalo, I don't know what they're doing. They're building this new open air stadium up there in Orchard Park. Seems like we're having some issue here. Mike has a question. Good morning. Pick 2 of these guys: Shakir, Mooney, Dobbs, McMillan.
Pick 2. Mooney. I think Mooney should be in here.
Yeah,
I'll go Mooney. I'm going to go Mooney Dobbs.
Okay. I like Dobbs here. With looks like Christian Watson's going to be out of the mix here. So let's go with Mooney and Dobbs for that one. Next question comes from Samuel, PPR. Jaden Reed or Juwan Jennings. And then he's got Guerrero versus Tracy.
Oh, wow. I mean, Jennings is safer based on his body of work this year. I would look at Jaden Reed as potentially having more upside in this matchup.
Too. But I on its head, I'd go Jennings. And I like Guerrero over Tracy. You like Guerrero over Tracy?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty good.
KO says Achane without Tua and Rain. Brian Robinson Jr., Garrett Wilson, also Rain, needs 2 of these. So I'm playing Achane still in one of those spots. I think I'm Brian Robinson for that second spot. How about you?
Brian Robinson has been so frustrating because he's just not that good. But
I was listening to the matchup pod live stream with you and Brett, and that's the problem. Brian Robinson is just like above average in everything, but not exceptional in anything. And
that said, though, I'll go with him.
He should still get most of the work
grabs, 2 or 3 catches.
Let's go with Achane and Brian Robinson for that one then. Mike says, hi, guys. Non-PPR, starting 2. Debo, Skinny Batman, Jameson Williams, McMillan, Mooney.
Difficult. That's not easy. I mean, McMillan's out.
Yeah, I'm thinking JMO. I'm going... Honestly, I think I'd just stack that San Francisco Lions game in a non-PPR and hope that we get a little bit of pointage in that game, and I'd go Debo and Jameson Williams.
Yeah. It's not the greatest spot for Mooney, although they do play man. But again, you got Penix.
Breaking in a rookie quarterback. It's supposed to be wet there as well. We'll see how Michael Penix handles that. He did play up in the Pacific Northwest in Indiana, so he should be able to handle that. Next question comes from let's see here, from JP. He says, McMillan, Shakir, or Dobbs, full PPR in America.
Oh, in America.
Where are we going here? I think Dobbs.
I'm gonna go Dobbs. Yeah.
Just a little.
He's due. He's absolutely due.
He's due. Maybe that game will shoot out there. That's one of the better games on the slate between Minnesota and Green Bay. So we'll trust that one there. Next question comes from Nick. Full PPR, needs a wide receiver and a flex. We have Juwan Jennings, Guerrero, Drake London, and Devin Achane.
Wow. I mean, that's not easy.
I think Achane for sure, but then we need one of these wide receivers, and then it's between Jennings and London.
I'm going London.
Okay, let's go London on that one.
No Lattimore.
That certainly helps a little bit. I think they should be pushed to throw a little bit more here as underdogs. So let's go with Drake London for that one. Next question comes from KO. Achane, Brian Robinson. We already did that one. We picked Achane and Brian Robinson for you, KO. Matt, PPR, Devonta Smith, Jameson Williams, McMillan, and Dowdle. Pick one in a 2-week point total. Thank you. So we got Devonta versus JMO versus McMillan versus Dowdle.
Maybe JMO.
JMO, how are you feeling about Dowdle this week? No CD. Probably
the one thing that was good is that it is a pretty good schematic.
Yeah.
matchup here. So
Yeah, I was actually thinking I might go Dowdle for that one.
Okay, no, I'm all right with that. I'm
Yeah.
okay with it.
And
Let's see here. I have it. I have it in my article. 63% of his running attempts come on those zone concepts, and the Eagles have not been great against that. They allow the fourth highest success rate, so it wouldn't be a shock if he had some success. Also, should be a larger factor in the passing game with CD Lamb out.
that's what I'm thinking, that he has to be a little bit more involved with CD Lamb out. So let's go. I'll at least go with Dowdle on that one. Bango Lancer, Tebow, Tyreek, Tyrone Tracy, Jamison Williams, or Ford in a half-point PPR. He's starting one of them. So Debo, Tyreek, Tracy, Jamo, or Ford.
Man, I mean, you've kind of, talked me out of Tyreek a little bit here. I'm worried about my prop that I went on. But then again, it's like 58 yards, for God's sakes, 57. All right, Debo.
Okay, let's go Debo on that one. And then we have, he's already starting Juwan Jennings, if that matters. Next question comes from Max. Needs one. Jalen Coker versus Michael Pittman. I think we're Pittman universal there. Bill says needs two. Shakir, Thielen, Gorendo, Ridley. Full PPR. I go Gorendo and Ridley on that one.
Yeah, we agree. I mean, Ridley has a weather thing, but from all I've seen, the weather, could be okay for half the game. It could be a little bit more if they have a delay, and it's just so many good matchup data points.
Everything is pointing towards a big game for him. Bob says needs one. Pitts, Turpin, Leggett, and Blackshear. Oh man.
Pitt, you haven't cut Pitts yet?
I know. That's God bless you. Turpin will have a little bigger role with CD Lamb out here, but I think this is one of the few situations where I'll go with the Panthers backfield here. And I'll go Blackshear.
He's been there. He's been there. I know it's a new staff, but he's been there 3 years. So
yeah, we would expect him to get the passing game work, which could be important in this game. So let's go with Blackshear for that one. And it is a PPR for Bob. So good luck, Bob. Thanks for the super chat question. Next question comes from Nathan. Kendre Miller or Trevor, that's his brother who's at Georgia. Travis Etienne and the PPR league here. I can't believe I'm going to go back to Kendre Miller, but I'll go Kendre Miller in this one.
Can I go with Travis Etienne?
Yeah, you can go Travis. Trevor might be better than Travis at this point. Who knows? But I'd
probably go ETN there.
Okay. Just going for the go for ETN there. Next question comes from Nathan again. Shakir or Skinny Batman in a PPR?
I'm still going Batman.
Yeah, I'm going Devonta in that one.
By the way, ETN did get 4 catches for 50 against the Titans just like a month ago, less than that. So
that backfield is so week to week here. Maybe it's his week to lead it over Bigsby. Scott Boris is in the house. Guru, tight end PPR. We got Chiggy versus Ferguson.
I'm going to go Ferguson here. It's not a good matchup schematically there for Chiggy. And as I've, we noted earlier, the Eagles have actually averaged in their last 4, they're averaging giving up 1 touchdown per game. And boy, is he due, Ferguson. He is due.
Yeah. Tough back half of the year. We do have CD Lamb out of the mix as well there. So maybe an extra target or 2 for Ferguson this week. So let's go Fergie over Chiggy. Pedro, good morning. Needs 2. Myers, Debo, Abdullah, and Jamison.
Not Abdullah, that's for sure.
Yeah, let's not go there. Jacoby and Debo for me on this one.
Yeah, I mean, I could do Jacoby and Jamison. They're close, but Jacoby and Debo. I mean, Debo again. I thought he would show some signs of life 2 weeks ago, and he didn't. And I'm like, okay. And then he did last week.
Did the next week after
this happens. Oftentimes we think he's done, and then you pop in the game. Oh wait, never mind, he's not done. It happens all the time.
So yeah, he wants to end the season on a high note here. It's been a pretty miserable season for him overall. So Thomas says PPR needs 3 out of Achane, Bucky, Devontae Adams, Malik Neighbors, and Garrett Wilson. I'm thinking the first 3 there, Achane, Irving, and Adams.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. We'll go with those 3 then. Next question comes from Buddy, half PPR here. Shakir, Abdullah, and Chiggy. This is one I'd go Shakir,
yeah.
Okay, we're sticking with Shakir on that one, a half PPR. Chris says Guru, half-point PPR, needs one of the following: Devonta Smith, Khalil Shakir, and Rashad White. And he adds that he's also starting Bucky Irving.
All right. I mean, do we think that Tucker or anyone else is going to factor into the backfield today? Because if not, I mean,
only if it's extremely lopsided. If it's a 3-score game or something,
I'd probably go White.
Okay, well, we'll get all that production. The Panthers are giving up the most fantasy points per game. At least they have all season. So let's stick with the backfield in Tampa to crush the Panthers here today. Chris, thanks for your question.
Liam Cohen is the man. They should lock him into a contract right now. It's like, dude, when Todd Bowles is out of here, like, you're the guy.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. He's certainly raised his profile quite a bit over this year. Mike has a good morning. Pick 2 out of these guys: Shakir, Mooney, Dobbs, McMillan. Then he has Jennings versus Neighbors in a PPR.
I like Jennings more than Neighbors.
Yeah. Let's go Jennings. I think we answered this question already.
We went with Dobbs.
Yeah, we went with Mooney and Dobbs. We answered this one already. Nicole says, happy championship weekend. I'm having a hard time trusting ETN. Yeah, we all are. Would you start him over Abdullah or Blackshear?
In that case, I'm going to just go with the guy who was the RB3 last year in 2023, who was a 3rd, 4th round pick over a complete journeyman. Yes, he might have a bigger role, but who the hell know? I'm going ETN.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. Blackshear, that whole backfield scares the crap out of me. So Go Blue says, super chat question. Thank you for the super chat question. I need one full PPR: Ridley, Tracy, or Tajay Spears. This is a slam dunk. Tajay Spears spot for me here. Spears. We're going Spears on that one. Thanks for the super chat question, Go Blue. Next question's from Bob. Leggett or Blackshear? We're going with the skank on the Panthers here. Yeah. But I'm going Blackshear. I can't trust Xavier Leggett. He's been hurt too. Who knows how many snaps he's going to play. So let's go Blackshear on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Next question is coming from Jesper. Jesper says Blackshear, Boone, Ertz, or Zacchaeus. Now we're getting into the skanky question.
Is that Jesper Horsted?
Yeah, maybe the old Bears tight end. Who do you like out of that group?
Oh my goodness!
I think
Blackshear.
I think this is one I'd go Blackshear. Yeah, that's skanky there. We'll go with Blackshear. AT says, good morning, all. Made it to the Guillotine finals. We're going to have a tough question then. Guillotine finals question. He has quarterback and 2 flex decisions. He's got Josh Allen versus Jaden Daniels. Who do you have at the top of your projections this week?
I got Allen higher than Daniels.
Yeah, we have, and projections-wise, we have 23.1 to 22.2 in favor of Josh Allen. So let's stick with Josh Allen in that one.
What is Josh's number? 21.2?
23.1.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because mine is 21.4. Okay. But yeah. Actually, I have Daniels 1 spot over him, but I mean, it's ridiculously close, like 0.1 point, So I trust Josh a little bit more.
Yeah, we trust Josh a little more. Flex question then: AJ Brown, Bucky, and Brian Thomas. I think I'd go Bucky and Brian Thomas on this one.
Yeah.
Whew. Good luck, AT. Congrats to making it to the finals in the Guillotine League. Nice little feat for you there. Next question comes from Donnie. Donnie says, final flex spot, full point PPR, Jerome Ford versus Calvin Ridley. I think I'm going Ridley on this one,
go
John.
Ridley, yeah. Go Ridley.
We've been all over Ridley here today, so we're sticking with him in that one as well.
If that game can get delayed 30 minutes,
I would love that. Yeah,
we might be out of the woods in Jacksonville on the weather.
Yep. And usually, if they delay, it's longer than a half an hour. It's usually
by the way, and right now
they gotta wait a half an hour typically for lightning to clear. So I mean, it's probably gonna be at least an hour delay then.
Well, I mean, right now before 4 o'clock, the games are almost always still being played at 4. It's cleared out in Jacksonville. So if we do get a delay, then we're probably going to be good on the complete
weather in Jacksonville there.
Yeah.
Next question comes from Get There, Grinder. Yeah, let's get there. Thank you, Brian. Michael says Jennings or Downs in half-point PPR. Happy New Year. Juwan Jennings versus Josh Downs. Half-point PPR. I think I'm
going Jennings.
Yeah, I'm thinking Jennings. If it was a full PPR, that would be a little tighter. But let's go Juwan Jennings in the half-point PPR. Next question comes from Mart. PPR, wide receiver 3 of 4. So who are we leaving out of this group? Debo, Devonta Smith, Josh Downs, and Jameson Williams. Josh Downs, I'm playing. Debo, I'm playing. Then it comes down to Skinny Batman and Jameson.
I think you could argue, like, let's sit the guy who's playing with a backup quarterback, and he'll hand the ball off 29
when they get the
times.
chance. Okay, so we want to go Jameson over Skinny B on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that. We're sitting Skinny B on that one. Chris says, good morning, guys. Flex 5 PPR. I'm going to guess that's a half PPR. Dowdle, Myers, or Downs? It's a half PPR. Man, we have Jacoby. We have Downs projected 1.5 points higher than this is full PPR. So I think
really rough.
Yeah, I'd go Josh Downs. I'm feeling Josh Downs.
Yeah.
Go Flacco again.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay. Notorious Mex is half-point PPR. Jameson Williams versus McMillan.
Hey, I'm going to go J-Mo there. I mean, McMillan, as I wrote, it's like the hardest call of the week for me because he's balling, but it's not a good schematic matchup. He's not great against zone right now. Against cover 3, he's poor, and they're going to be running the crap out of the ball.
Yeah, so let's go Jameson there. Much better chance that game shoots out in San Francisco as well. Next question comes from DJ. Good morning. Love versus Purdy to make the coffee gurific this week.
I'm going guys. Love.
Go Birds. Love. Yep, you're going. We're going Jordan Love on that one. Thanks, DJ. Hopefully that coffee is gurific this week.
Gourmet.
A gourmet as well. John, get the golf cart to safety. Fantasy Football Hustle says so. Get that sheltered. You need that for later today.
We're good. No, it's all covered up.
Okay, good. Hopefully you don't get blown away in the. Hopefully no tornadoes down there.
Those golf carts do. When I've driven them, you do feel a little lifty sometimes.
You get a surge of wind underneath.
I have it wrapped in plastic too. There's like a fancy cover. There's like these zippers.
Keep the heat. It's wintertime to keep the heat in a little bit.
Absolutely. I was driving my son around. I gave him a tour of where we moved to because he had first come down here, and we did a whole golf cart tour, and it was not warm out that day, but
there you go.
We were crispy
plastic wrap. Yep. nice and warm inside of the cart there.
Dog loves it. Dog loves it more than literally anything. The dog loves it more than eating food, pooping, you name it. Like, he's a golf cart guy all day.
Nice dogs. My dog loves to ride in the car, so I can see how he likes the golf cart rides even better. Jeremy says, I've got Achane in 3 games. Should I still roll with him over Garendo, Spears, Tracy Jr.? I'd play him over Tracy Jr.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd play him over Garendo too. I'd have it Spears, Achane, Garendo, Tracy.
Correct. Yep.
So,
by the way, I can't even go down to my basement because if Wrigley the dog hears me open the steps and he goes nuts. I'm like, I'm not going in the golf cart.
Yeah, you gotta have to tell him, back up, buddy. I'm not getting in the cart. Nicole says Devonta versus Jaden Reed. I know you're kind of feeling Jaden Reed. I think this is a scenario where I go with him.
100%.
Okay, we'll go Jaden Reed on that one. Thanks, Nicole, for stopping by. Next question comes from David. He has Hall, Spears, Hawkinson. I think this is Spears all day for us.
Yeah. I mean, I love them all today, but I'm going with Spears.
Yeah, we do like all three of those. James needs a defense. Packers, Browns, Jaguars for the championship. Packers, you have Green Bay, not an ideal matchup. Cleveland's got Miami in a low total game. And Jacksonville has the Titans down there. So I'm kind of feeling Cleveland in this one, especially if it's points allowed type of league. Any feeling on this one, John?
Oh, I'm just looking at our rankings and our projections. So I'm going to be a rankings biatch on this one here.
Yeah, defenses and kickers, I usually am at rankings. Slave on that one.
Yeah, Packers, Browns, Jag. I mean, we don't have any of these guys up really high. I guess the Colts aren't a veil. I mean, that's too good to be true, right? What about the Raiders?
Yeah, check around.
The Raiders. Hell, I might go the Titans over any of these guys, but our highest ranked is the Packers.
We do have the Packers slightly ahead here by 0.3 of a point. Personally, I think I'd go Cleveland. I could see that game if it's messy and low scoring.
Yeah. That's fair. It's really close. I mean, Darnold could,
implode. Yeah,
exactly. But no,
he's
it's close.
Been pretty clean the last 5 or 6 weeks. So
yeah.
Next question comes from another super chat question. Thanks for the super chat questions. Half PPR needs one from Jonu, Chig, or Turd Ferguson.
Oh, I'm going Turd here.
Okay, we're sticking with Turd on this one.
We're touchdown. I mean, Brian Drake cursed him by calling him Turd, by the way.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's been pretty rough the last half of the season here. Picked up a couple of injuries.
Yeah.
But maybe Turd, comes back to life here. Nice spot here for him against the Eagles.
Jake Ferguson's a big fantasy guy, so he gets the importance of week 17.
He's going to raise his game here a little bit for week 17.
I mean, again, I'm telling you, he loves fantasy. I talked fantasy with him for about 2 minutes during a 10-minute interview. So he's a good dude.
He knows it's week 17 then. He knows a lot of finals are on the line. Next question comes from...
I love it when these guys grow up playing fantasy, by the way.
A lot of these guys probably do at this point. I mean,
who else did grow up playing fantasy? And I've heard it from one of them. Eli and Peyton Manning.
Okay. I can see they're big nerds. They're big nerds.
Exactly. But the funny thing is, and Eli did not even know this when I told it to him, his father played fantasy football in 1984 while in the NFL.
There you go. He's
one of
the first probably then.
Yeah. I told that to Eli and he had very Eli response. He's like, "Oh, I did not know that. That's new information."
Well, he had something to talk with his dad about.
Exactly.
Shane says Drew Lock versus Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett for me on this one.
Yeah. Let's go with not Drew Lock.
Yes, not Drew Lock on that one. Good luck, Shane. Next question comes from Brian Burns. He's got Zacchaeus, Raheem Blackshear, Zacchaeus or Raheem Blackshear? Blackshear for sure.
Yeah, I'm going Blackshear.
Yeah, don't trust Zacchaeus. David says Hawkinson, Hall, Spears need one. We did that one. We were taking Tajay Spears. Spears. Marcus says Ertz or Chiggy. Man, Ertz, it's been a tough couple of weeks for him. Is he bouncing back though today? I trust it a little more than Chiggy, don't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with him. I'll go with him over Chig.
Yeah, let's go Ertz on that one. Debo versus Jameson. Debo for me on that one.
Yeah, Debo.
Come on, Debo. Let's put together Debo. 2 good games in a row. P Money says Dontavian Wicks or Tyreek Hill. I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but I'm going Wicks.
I mean, that's fair. Fair. By the way, if Debo had one more bad game, I was going to think of an idea of get like AI to replace "That's my bike punk" with "That's my sandwich punk."
Poor Debo.
That's my sandwich punk. Meanwhile, it's like he's at a cafeteria and he's already eaten 7 sandwiches. And he's just walking around. That's my sandwich, punk.
was that last Friday?
That's the famous line by Debo, and Debo was named after the character in the movie, as Debo himself told me years ago, and I think everyone knows this by now. But yeah, that's the line. That's my bike, punk.
I still need to see that one. I've never.
You've never seen that one.
That's flying over my head.
Well, you would really appreciate the Debo being the bully guy thing, because that's the story. Debo himself told me this before he was drafted, that when he was in the crib, I guess he had like a sibling or a cousin, and he would just go out there and just brutalize them in the crib. He was like a big old bully, so they called him Debo.
Okay, there it is. Eduardo says non-PPR in America with the latest weather updates. Pick one: Mooney, Shakir, or Kendrick Miller. Non-PPR. Ugh.
I mean, I'd probably go Mooney. I mean, he did well last week.
Yeah. That game has the best chance of having, well, Shakir's always got a chance to score, but he's more PPR reliant. I'd go Mooney there. Better chance for him to make a big play.
I mean, DC weather's okay, isn't it?
It's a little iffy too. It's like the other Northeast games here. Some rain expected, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. So RCS PPR flex
satellite looks fine, by the way, in DC.
Yeah, they got, well, it's an 8:00 start, so I don't know.
Right.
Some other stuff coming in. RCS has PPR flex Abdullah or Ferguson.
I'm going Ferguson there.
Okay, we're sticking with Ferguson on that one.
5 balls.
A couple more questions here, and we'll wrap it up here. Bango says Debo, Tyreek, Tracy, Jameson, Ford. Needs one. I think we already answered this one. I think we already did Debo on that one. So thank you, Bango. We were going Debo on that one. Next question.
This Tyreek thing is scaring the crap out of me now. Like, he's got to get 5-6 grabs here.
Russ says, you guys are awesome. Thanks for all the help. Rashad White versus Garendo. PPR in Massachusetts. This is one
I go Garendo.
Yeah, I was going to lean towards Garendo on that one too. A few more questions, and we're going to wrap for week 17. Amanda needs 2: Spears, Jameson Williams, and Garendo. Go Spears and Garendo on that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. My condolences says Debo or McMillan at flex. Going Debo on that one.
Yeah.
Tyler, excruciating, can't stop flipping. Neighbors, Jennings, or Spears? Go with Spears. Yeah.
No flipping.
Yeah, just no Spears. Flipping. Just stay with Spears there. OG Mans says pick 2: Wilson, Garrett Wilson, Juwan Jennings, Jaden Reed, Josh Downs. Ooh, this is a tough one. I think I'd go Juwan Jennings and Downs. What are you feeling, John?
I think we answered this. I personally would go, at the very least, if I wanted upside, I'd go Reed over Downs. Okay. So Reed upside, Downs safer, Jennings is in. So I personally, being aggressive, I'd want Jennings and Reed myself, but Downs is, but again, it's some of this is BS. Like we could have all these rules all we want, but like, who do you trust more quarterback wise? Well, it's obviously Jordan Love. But whose body of work do you trust more? Well, that's Down. You know what I mean? Like, so I like Reed though, but I'm okay with Downs as a safer play.
Yeah, Downs, we're thinking is the safer play there. Josie says Devontae Adams or Josh Downs. We'll go Adams. Yeah, we'll go Devontae Adams on that one. Yep. Ricky, super chat question, full PPR. James Cook or Tajay Spears? I'd go Tajay here.
Tajay, yeah.
Yeah, we're going Tajay, Ricky. Good luck today. A couple more here. We'll wrap it up. Josh won my home league championship last week. Big thanks, gentlemen, for another successful year. Congratulations, Josh. Well done. Thomas says needs 2 wide receivers: Thielen, Debo, Shakir, and Dobbs. We're
going Dobbs and Debo.
Okay, we'll go Dobbs and Debo for that one.
I'm not feeling Thielen here much. I know he did well in the matchup a month ago, though.
Yeah.
It is a bad schematic matchup, though.
Yeah, they got and Legette's back in the mix, so maybe they rotate those receivers a little bit more. Next question, we just did that Ricky question, and then James says Strange versus Ferguson. Super chat question.
I'm gonna go Ferg.
We're going Ferg on that one. Strange, not feeling strange today. We're not feeling too strange today. So
we're feeling normal today.
We're feeling quite normal. Hopefully the conditions and everything out there, everything breaks normal here in week 17. Shalita says, happy holidays, guys. Full PPR. Jerome Ford versus Shakir in this in her flex. I'll go Jerome Ford on that one.
Yeah, I'll go Ford.
Yep, we'll go Ford there. Last question before we sign off for the day. Nicole says Mooney versus Tyreek in a PPR. I'll go Mooney. I'm so scared about that Cleveland-Miami game.
Yeah, let's see here. Jesus God. It's just been so horrible with the vibes and all that. And I guess what's it like? Less than 5% chance that Tua goes.
Yeah.
All right.
We're making John go with Mooney on that one. All right, we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks for joining us. Good luck in your fantasy championships this week. Remember, you can get the early bird special. That gets you 20% off the 2025 season with us over at FantasyPoints.com. You also get the remainder of the season through the postseason. We'll be doing betting and DFS if you get the all-in package or the premium package. So make sure to take advantage of that offer and like and subscribe to the Fantasy Points YouTube page if you haven't done it already. For John, I'm Tom. Good luck out there and bring home some championships.
What? Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome.